It is 8 in the evening. You are sitting on the living room floor, staring at a mountain of clean laundry that you've been trying to fold since Tuesday. You get through exactly 2 shirts before your toddler waddles over. They hold up a single, mismatched blue sock, babble something completely unintelligible, and stare at you, waiting for a reaction. You feel that familiar, quiet tension in your chest. It is such a small thing, but in this moment, it feels like an impossible barrier to just getting one single task finished today. Your toddler is currently operating on a biological mandate that is far more powerful than their ability to follow rules or recognize that you are busy. They are following a drive to build the very architecture their mind requires to eventually learn logic, patience, and cooperation. Categorizing this as an invitation to build a brain, rather than a hurdle to folding laundry, gives this mundane interruption a specific, practical function. To understand what is happening with that sock, we have to look inside your toddler's head. Right now, their prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for logic and emotional regulation, is barely online. Because that logical area is still unformed, your child's brain architecture has to be built from the ground up. This chart shows executive function skill proficiency over a lifespan. Notice the steep, dramatic upward curve between birth and age 5. This is the explosive window where those foundational skills are physically being wired. The primary mechanism driving this growth is a feedback loop scientists call serve and return. In your living room, holding up that sock is the serve. When you make eye contact and acknowledge the object, you send a signal back. That return completes the circuit. Every time this circuit closes, a physical change happens inside your child's head. It follows the rule of neuroplasticity. Neurons that fire together wire together. Every single time you complete this loop, you are physically laying down new neural pathways. These are the exact pathways your child will eventually use to regulate their own emotions and focus their attention. Wiring a brain doesn't require a classroom or a curriculum. It just requires completing the circuit. You can do that in 3 simple steps. Step 1. Notice the serve. This is just the act of recognizing a sound, a pointed finger, or a sock as a bid for connection. Step 2. Return it with simple focus. Pause what you are doing for just a second, make eye contact, and name the object they are showing you. Step 3. Wait. A toddler's working memory is very limited, so it takes them a little longer to process information. Give them 1 silent second to absorb your response and close the loop. Perfection isn't the goal here. The goal is simply to reliably return these small biological serves when you have the capacity to do so. That is what builds healthy brain architecture. To make this a natural part of your day, try a small, repeatable habit called the connection loop. Attach this to 5 minutes of phone-free, unguided interaction during breakfast. There is no pressure to teach colors or numbers. Your only job is to sit and neutrally return their serves while they eat. Let's go back to that living room floor. The laundry is still piled high. Your toddler waddles over, holding up that same mismatched sock. This time, you recognize the serve. You let the shirt you were folding drop, you pause, and you meet their eyes. Yes, you found the blue sock. In this mundane, chaotic moment, you are doing more than just surviving the evening. You are actively, physically wiring a human mind.
If this felt useful, there's a simple activity sheet you can do with your child tonight. The link is in the description. If you want to understand your child's brain a little better every week, we make one of these for you. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time.